a talk show. Today I have with me the Parson from
Hello.
Canterbury. Hello, from Canterbury Tales. So tell me a little bit about yourself.
I'm just sort of a really holy man, and for all intents and purposes, I'm a preacher of the Lord. I'm very devout in my faith, and I like to do a lot of service for others.
Interesting. So what do you mean when you say you serve others?
I really just like to give to the poor and help lead them towards God and their Savior, and just help them be a more righteous person overall.
So what about if you're all about righteousness, do you hate the sinners?
No, I don't judge the sinners. I'm not disdainful towards them. I'd rather lead them towards God than yell at them and lead them away from God. So.
Nice. So what would you say your goal is?
My overall goal is to lead others towards heaven and their Savior so that everyone can be saved one day.
You heard it here first. The Parson, everyone. We're back here with the Parson again. So we all know a lot about you, but really, who is the Parson of Canterbury Tales?
Overall, I'm just a really religious guy who likes to preach about the Lord, and that's why I chose to tell a sermon over a tale or something. I wanted something that the other travelers could take with them rather than just telling a tale that would be forgotten.
Nice. Yeah, I totally agree with that. So, what is this? This is what you're known for, is the sermon that you gave.
In my sermon, I just like to give abundant advice and just warn about things that people fall into and these bad habits and sins that they can fall into. And I just like to give them advice on how they can get to heaven. And that's why my sermon's really long as well.
Awesome. We are back again with the Parson. So, Parson, earlier we talked about the sermon that you gave that you're famous for. So, what exactly was that about?
In my sermon, I'm just trying to help people get to heaven. So, in reality, it's more of a map to heaven. And I show people what to avoid and also what they should be practicing to get to heaven, both the sins and the services they should be doing towards others.
Okay, so how do you get to heaven?
There's a few ways to get to heaven. You really just want to practice penitence, contrition, confession, and satisfaction. And satisfaction just includes giving alms, doing penance, fasting, and experience bodily pain. If you practice those rules, you'll end up in heaven.
Okay, so what if I try to practice those rules, but what should I avoid?
There's 7 deadly sins you want to avoid. Those are going to be pride, envy, anger, sloth, avarice, gluttony, and lechery. And if you avoid these sins, you'll be set up for success and you'll be good to go to heaven.
You're right. So Parson, everywhere I go, it's like Parson, like everyone talks about you. So obviously you're an important figure in the lives of other pilgrims, right?
Yeah. I sort of chose to deliver a sermon over a tale because I really just wanted to help with the other pilgrims gain spiritual clarity. I know there's a lot of other religious figures. I also just wanted to be one of the leaders of that group and just help them in their spiritual lives as they also embark on a physical journey. They also embark on a spiritual journey.
Wonderful. So this was our interview with the Parson. If you look under your seats, there is a printout of his sermon, and we'll see you next week. So, wait. This is to... Just cut this first part out.
Yeah.
Okay.